right, welcome bass players. First, we're going to talk about what is this instrument. It is a bass guitar. This part here is the body. We've got the neck, goes up to the head. On the headstock, they call it a headstock, but we've got our tuners for each string. These silver things here are pickups. That's what gives you the sound when you plug it into an amplifier. And this is the bridge right here. And on the neck, you can see all these pieces of metal that go across. Those are frets. So what we want to do is we want to get comfortable making some noise with this. So we're going to take our thumb and we're going to place it right on top of the pickup. That's where it's going to kind of perch itself and sit. And then we're going to use these two fingers to pluck the strings or mute the strings. And I encourage you to use both fingers because a lot of people play with just one finger, and it's a good habit to use two because eventually you can go twice as fast. So that's a good thing. All right, next we're going to use these four fingers on the frets here. And it takes a while to get the strength to clamp down. You got to get your thumb behind the head, the neck rather, and you press down. This is finger number one. So you press down on the first fret there and pluck it, and you get a note. So open string would be note, nothing being fretted. So that'd be E. And then if you hold down the first fret, that's F. And so on. So again, it just takes time, and I encourage you to keep it fun. Play it as much as you can, at least 10 minutes a day, so that the instrument becomes like a part of your body. It should feel very natural after a few weeks. All right, so for today's lesson, we're going to focus on the C major scale. That's what we've been doing at the lessons, so this is a good visual reminder. You can watch it and try and follow along whenever you want. You perch the thumb on top of that pickup, or use a pick, either way, but I usually play with my fingers. All right, so it's more of a traditional way, but the pick is fine. All right, so I'm perched rather there, and I'm going to put my second finger on the 8th fret. So you just count up 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 8. All right, and I'm going to pluck that string, and that is a C. There are no flats and there are no sharps in the key of C, so this is going to be a great one to start with. So C, and then your pinky is going to play the 10th fret, and that'll be D. So let's just go in between those two. You got C, D, C, D, C, and D. Now let's go to the next note. We're going to go to an E. That'll be the 7th fret on the next string down. All right, pluck that. That's your E. Then we're going to put our second finger on the 8th fret. That's F. So let's go in between E and F. So E, F, E, F. One more time. E, F. Skip 2 frets so the pinky's on the 10th. G. So it goes E, F, G. Do that again. E, F, G. Now after that, we're going to go to the next string, 7th fret. That'll be A. We're going to skip 2 frets. So now I'm on the 9th fret with my 3rd finger. So that was B. So I went A, B, and then the pinky goes to the next fret, and that is C. So I started at C, and I ended C. 1 octave up. That means it's the same written note, C, C, but it's a higher pitch. And you can keep going. Piano is a great example. There's lots of octaves on a piano, and there's a few octaves on the bass here. So we are able to go from C to C with that scale. So I'm going to repeat it again. We got our second finger on the 8th fret. Then our pinky's going to the 10th fret. First finger on the 7th fret. Then second finger on the 8th fret. Pinky on the 10th fret. First finger on the 7th fret next string. And then we skip 2, so we're on the 9th fret with a 3rd finger. And then the pinky. And a little faster, it would look like or sound like this. All right, very good. So what you could do just to continue to try and strengthen your hands is continue to do that walking or picking, and you can just move your fretting hand around, pick different notes, so that you're starting to get more comfortable playing down here, playing up here, and all over the place. Just keep it fun. I am going to send everyone home with one of these tuners. I'll light it up here. I'll play a note. Let's see if I can get it right in the camera. All right, so you can see that's an 8. So if they want to know where's an A, if they have the tuner on the headstock there, they can find it. D, G, and this is a great little tuner. It just clips onto the headstock. You turn it on, and it makes practicing not only more fun, but helps them to understand where are the notes. And if you play in tune every time you practice, you're going to start to hear what sounds correct. And then when your bass is out of tune, you say, oh, it doesn't sound right. I think I need to tune it. So I tell all the students, it's good to tune your bass before you start practicing. And if you practice for more than 10 minutes, tune it again, and then tune it again before you put it away. It's really good practice. It may take a little bit, a couple minutes at first, but eventually it'll take seconds, and it's well worth your time. Again, keep it fun. 10 weeks from now, if you practice 10 minutes a day, you will feel like this is really an extension of your body, and you will have a lot of fun. You'll start playing songs, and you'll have a lifetime of enjoyment playing the bass. All right, I will see you in the next lesson. All right, take care.